Democrats behind that letter joins me now, Congressman Jerry Nadler of New York. Sir, it's good to have you with me, and some might argue that there is as much evidence to bring a similar case against the Clinton Foundation for its ties and money that it has received. So why are you and your colleagues not pursuing any type of investigation into allegations that have been made against CGI?
Because I don't think there's much there, and I think the press has gone into that and has looked at everything. Here you have apparently a direct bribe, where where people in Florida who were defrauded by Trump University complained to the enforcement agency there, the Florida Attorney General, and asked for her to open an investigation. Within a few days, she asks Trump for a big campaign contribution. He, within days, gives a $25,000 campaign contribution, does it illegally through the foundation, but that's a separate question. And within a few days later, it is discovered that the investigation is not proceeding, the investigation of Trump University. So here apparently is a direct violation, or a lot of evidence at least, of a direct violation of several different federal statutes. The statute against bribes, the statute against depriving citizens of Florida their right of representation by government officials because of money, and it's apparently way beyond pay to play. It's every evidence of a direct bribe, an acceptance of a direct bribe, and on top of that, you have the fact that Mr. Trump has repeatedly said publicly that he gives campaign contributions in the expectation that public officials will do what he wants, and this is apparently exactly what happened here. So,
Congressman, we know
that
Trump has been pretty open about kind of sprinkling money on the left and the right and in between to make sure that he could have access, if necessary, when a rainy day comes along. But this might not meet the threshold, and the campaign has pushed back on this because they put out a statement about this inquiry saying that the Attorney General is a partisan hack who has turned a blind eye to the Clinton Foundation for years and has endorsed Hillary Clinton for president. This is nothing more than another left-wing hit job designed to distract from crooked Hillary Clinton's disastrous week.
Well, every time anyone makes an accusation against Trump, he doesn't respond to the accusation. He doesn't say this is not true because, this is inaccurate because, despite appearances it's not the case. He simply makes an ad hominem attack on whoever he's talking about. So Attorney General Schneiderman is a partisan hack. Judge Curiel, who was in charge of the class action suit brought by by victims of his fraud at Trump University, he is unqualified because he's of Mexican heritage. It is not an answer to an allegation to say that the person bringing the allegation is terrible or bad or badly motivated. You have to answer what the charge is, and he never does that because I don't think he can.
Congressman, the race now just 55 days left until Election Day, and it's tighter than ever. Your nominee, and Hillary Clinton, has made some unforced errors and is sidelined now by illness. Happened to any one of us, human beings, but sidelined by illness and losing a few days off the trail. Are you very concerned with Donald Trump now just 5 points from Hillary Clinton?
Well, I'm obviously concerned with an election. An election is never a certain thing, and you never take it for granted. I'm glad that she's 5 points ahead. I wish she were 10 points ahead, but it's a lot better than being even or behind. I think she will win because I have confidence that the American people ultimately are not going to buy a total con man and charlatan, which is what he is.
Congressman Jerry Nadler, thank you, sir. I appreciate you making time for me today.
You're quite welcome.